Morning, everybody. This is David from the New Trader. Let's see what we find to trade today, and let's see how the market is going to be performing. Is it today the day that the market is going to finally bounce back? Um, I don't know. So let's see. So SPY in the daily chart still trading quite low here, or lower, I should say. So let's see. That's a daily chart, as I say. I had a couple problem with the streaming, so I couldn't um, like begin the streaming on time. Sorry about that. It was just like technical issues. So yeah. So basically, as I say, SPY. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, SPY is still looking like down here below the EMA. That's the 50 EMA. So which I actually don't know if it's adjusted or not. So yeah. So as I say, basically SPY like still trading under the water, like not by a lot, but yeah, we definitely want to pay attention to what's gonna happen at the open. I think it's tomorrow we have some data coming out that is a little bit more relevant, more market movers. So yeah, in the list today we have basically the same names than every day. We have also BBAI, Pfizer, Mara, Rigetti, BCS, Barclays. So four. So we're gonna take a look at all those. Let's see what we want to trade. But basically, if I just look at SPY in the 5 minute chart, we are clearly trading below the VWAP. Yeah. Let's see. There is that gap here. It gap up overnight. So we're gonna be filling up that gap. Technically almost got there, but yeah. So SPY not looking that strong right now. So let's check our next name, which is NVDA. If I'm not, yeah, that's selected by volume. So Nvidia. Nvidia report earnings yesterday, and pretty much good numbers. Of course, like it didn't move. The expected move was 9%, and it didn't move at all. Like it moved like we are talking about that from yesterday close right now. It's just 2.3% up, and yeah, good numbers for Nvidia. So, so I'm surprised that it didn't move because like the last couple, like maybe the last three earnings, you haven't really moved at all. So when we look at like there might be a pending move. I would like to believe that it's not to the downside, but like as the overall market is kind of crying, like we have Amazon have been selling off quite a lot. But I guess Apple is not, but let's see. Yeah, Apple as well is pulling back with the market. So Tesla, Tesla is another story, but it's Tesla is at 295. Went all the way down to 285, I think it was 286, something like that. So yeah, so PLTR, how is looking PLTR today? Still hanging around those 90s, 92, 91. So yeah, as I say, let's go back one by one. So Nvidia. I want to look at the tape on Nvidia. Doesn't say much, pretty much. 135 is for sure relevant. 135. I'm gonna go in a lower time frame, so faster time frame. So 135, exactly 135, no 135.10. So there we go. So that 135 we have 164 lot. So then, what is very close to there is 133.80, and that's the closest I see. That's around the VWAP. So that's not that big. So I would like to see what is the biggest one toward the downside. 132.50. 132.50 has a decent lot. So let's see 132.50. So yeah, this name I'm pretty sure is like well, pretty sure. When I say pretty sure, it's like we kind of really don't know, but like it's looking more bullish. So 134.50 right there. There is something right there, but not like a lot. So let's see. Yeah, definitely gonna be looking long on Nvidia. I am going to ignore some of the information for the last. Like it's not ignoring the information, but it's like um, uh, take it with a bigger grain of salt. The like if you see at the close here, we were opening and closing lower and lower. I know it has a long wick at the close, but like from the imbalance, like heavy selling volume, but not really accomplishing much. So today, yeah, this name is very interesting for the long. 133.80. Trying to find a decent spot for getting long. Like 133 has right now 36 lot. So I'm from what I'm guessing here, like if I have to guess anything, is like we're gonna try to break that 135 and then move away from that 135 for good. So if I would like to catch an entry, like this is the top of the previous high, it's actually making like a that is a failure to make a higher lower high. It's just a double top here. So where can we go back in? I think this price here is not gonna be offered anymore. The VWAP is the 133. So let's go in. I guess that VWAP is a good entry. So it's around 133.80, 133.70. So the 5 minutes 133.77. So closest number to that 133.80. But I'm not taking pre-market trades, so as I say, I know this have the volume to go everywhere, but yeah, so NVIDIA, we're gonna pop it as a long. So like we're gonna consider it a long, and so second is INTC. Sorry, I just gonna go back to do a trend line here if ever I actually don't have room where to make a trend line here. Like I know in the 5 minute I can just use something like this. Like let's see. Let's consider the week instead. So 15. 60-minute chart. Oh, it's NVIDIA the one I need. My bad. So NVIDIA. Yeah, in NVIDIA is different. So 5 minutes. So we are clearly breaking through this section here. So if you see Century Touch, it keep being around that area, and we have some sizes at 133.80. So 133.80 keep being the area where I would like to be long, around there. So I definitely would like to see the interaction there, and then I can consider it. Okay, that will be for NVIDIA. PLTR is not the next. INTC is the next INTC. So INTC, very choppy. I know it's going higher and higher, little by little. Hmm. One 133.51. That's 100 lot. And you have the thing at 123.55. So 123.55. So technically it should hold those 123.50, 123.55 around there. So yeah, this is looking quite long. I know it pierced by a little bit here, When we look at the 5 minute chart, let's say, yeah, here I can fix this a little bit better. Oh, it's okay. Let's just consider that noise. I know. I really don't like the way that those charts looks like on INTC. So even in the 1 minute, yeah, this is barcoding. So, but let's say here we have kind of an idea, and then 2480 is the apparent target. 2480, 24, 2398 is relevant, and then 2480. That's a big move. That's a very big move if we manage to put that. Can he do it? Probably. Yeah, I think there could be a decent pullback on INTC yet. So then we go Apple. First time the Apple is that close. Well, you just got we can go Mara after, but Mara is now a little bit higher on volume. So yeah, in a daily level, we are at a place that we could probably bounce back on Apple. So maybe just $1 or $2 more down, and like I think there is the chance. But let's see. I'm actually gonna drop off those lines here just to be able to know where exactly I'm expecting the bounce. Like maybe at 238.38, that's a good spot, I think. So, and then 36.50. 36.50 being the worst case scenario. And then when we go in the 5 minute, that's yeah, 38.50, somewhere around there. Let's see, in the 15 minute we can see, yeah, yeah, Nvidia is now about to break the 135. I went there quite early, so unfortunately we didn't take that trade, but it's popping up really aggressive. So the next name I say was Mara, but for Apple I didn't check the tape, so let's just look at the tape on Apple and see what we have. So Apple, the tape is quite silence, like it doesn't say much. At 3850 we have a okay size, but that's it. Yeah, then we're gonna have to look for other information. Okay. Yeah, I know how weak it looks on the 5 minute chart because this thing I haven't been able to hold the VWAP at all. So if you break that 136 236.50, that's not gonna be good at all. So let's say for Apple, very major level there at 236.50. So Nvidia, we say going higher, and like yeah, Nvidia is my less concerned stock for now. So, but like they are looking very strong. So INTC, I said I will be expecting a pullback, probably to the 2350, 2355. Then we say Mara. Oh yeah, Mara is at $14. Yeah, I won't be looking at it right now because I have just a couple minutes, and I prefer to look at PLTR as I trade more PLTR. So let's see PLTR. What are you in the daily? Yeah, PLTR really a nice bounce from close to. So like this is. I don't like the fact that it didn't touch the price. Like for example, here the height of this is 84.79, and here is 85.22. So the low of this is 85.25 by 3 penny. The low of that candle didn't touch this one. Literally 3 cents. So the reason why I say I don't like that, I prefer the levels to be touched, and then like we know what is in there. But PLTR have been strong, very strong in general. So I wouldn't be impressed. Like I was not really expecting it to fill up the gap, which it did. But if the market is gonna show some weakness, like the market is gonna be weak, there definitely will have to go on. Like, and the market is quite tanking lately, so I would prefer PLTR to really go a little bit in here just to see if we have that strength yet, because it didn't interact with like the participation around here. So yeah, let's see. So we have pretty much 42 seconds for the open. So I'm gonna be very patient on PLTR, on Nvidia. PLTR has a hefty order at 91, so we have 550 something lot plus another 100. So toward the hop side we have nothing until the 93. Like we have sizes, but not that big of a sizes, and 93 is not even that big. So looking strong too, as I say, but let's see. So I'm gonna be favoring NVDA. I would like to go long on Nvidia, as I said previously. So Nvidia. So I have an order to get Nvidia long at 134. Okay, let's see if we hold. So 134 because ideally the entry I wanted to get was 133.80. It didn't hold, and now it's not holding that even. So okay. So in Nvidia here, this intersection here is the price we want to get around there. I thought that 134 was going to be holding a little bit better, but the volume is going crazy, so it's okay. We got out. Very little loss there, but we're going to just wait. Let's see, I have PLTR here. PLTR went to the 91. Bounce right away. That was very nice bounce. But now we want to see what it's going to do 183. So Nvidia, I think I want to give it another shot at that 132.50. Okay, we got Nvidia. So I do not expect it to go even lower than that. So NVDA. Trying to get a little bit more on Nvidia. I went with the same size here, and like I would like to have a little bit more. Yeah, I think I will get it. So let's see, coming fast and furious toward the downside. Let's get it just right there. So come on, Nvidia. You can do better than that. Didn't hold. Okay, we're out of Nvidia. So now let's try that little short on PLTR. Yeah. I don't know why, but Nvidia is not holding at all. Now this is not looking good for NVDA. Nvidia is gonna tank. So let's see PLTR. Okay, PLTR got me out. We got 3 red trades right now, so it's not catastrophic, but it's not good. So let's see what we want to do. Like so, SPY is really going higher. So what is INTC doing? Flying. Okay, so let's go PLTR again, but this time I'm gonna be want the good price, and that good price. Let's see where is that good price. 93.70. Okay, so okay, so okay, so I have an order to go short on PLTR at what I consider a good price. So and yeah, let's see. I know I have pending subject to do with PLTR. Okay, so yeah, PLTR should be okay there. So let's try to get that good price. As I say, if I get the good price, is yeah, go for it. You want to go higher, so go 92.70. Go 93.70 is the price I want on PLTR. I probably should go 92.69 as they are already showing up in there. So the flush on Nvidia is very crazy. So Nvidia is going down big time, big time. That's one of the reasons why I don't like to convince myself of any direction before the market open. Because as I was looking long on Nvidia, I never considered the short from 135, and that's a mistake. So Yeah, and reassessing on PLTR. Trying to get PLTR back, and I know I don't have the best price, but um, yeah, when you have Nvidia doing the things it's doing right now, I think it's just a matter of time for PLTR to really go to those 88s. And instead of just talking about it, I want to go and check it out. So if we're gonna look at that PLTR and we say we were at what 88, even 80, even below that, I'm talking about maybe 85 something. The problem is my price. It's not the best. It's an okay price because it was a major level, but it's not the best. I'm gonna have to exercise a lot of patience here with PLTR. But just look at the two names that we were looking at. Like we can go in the 5 minute. Both of them looks as bad, but it's just the 5 minute. It's just like one or two candle yet. But in the 1 minute, like this is going down quite a lot. So NVDA kind of the same thing. So yeah. That's 15 minutes. Yep. I don't think it's gonna be a rangy day, so Yeah, that 91, 99, 90, something like that. Yeah, like right now. Uh, is the bottom, but I think we're gonna break through. Nvidia doing a reversal, looking okay, I will say. So breaking lower and lower. That's not good, PLTR. That's no good. Okay, you wanna go lower. You really wanna go lower, okay. Yeah, 10 minutes for 10, so I have an order to take the first partial. It didn't work, but we did it manually.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
The rest I'm gonna hold it for my target. Target is 85. You want to play rock and roll? INTC at 2480, it was a short, but it never even get there. Mara, yeah, tanking like not pretty. So Nvidia. Oh man, I'm considering going long on Nvidia, but like I really have to find a good entry if I'm gonna take any long on this name. I know it is only a let's see if I can get some there. So I have an order to get some shares on Nvidia. Ooh, that's nasty. That's no good. But let's see. I think I like what I see in general. It just shouldn't be making those lower low. Okay, this is tanking, but big time. So why are you puking like that? David, why did you want longer? NVDA. Okay, let's see. See why I want longer. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, Nvidia, different movie here. I know I am, but it's still not gonna hold. It doesn't look like if it wants to hold anyways. So it's a total different picture than PLTR. In PLTR, I don't want to be too hard-headed. So Nvidia is gonna get me out. It's okay if Nvidia get me out. So in PLTR, we're gonna take another bite because just that's how it goes. Like I mean, good trading comes with paying out. So paying out. Okay, let's see. Go down a little bit. Yeah, Nvidia got me out, but like insane how it flush. Do another flush. This time is gonna do another flush. Hey, let's let it breathe. It's gonna go do whatever I want it to do. It's just like wow. I guess Apple is losing it too. No, it's not. So Apple is looking good. Well, looking good. I know it's big time here, but so PLTR. PLTR, as I say, PLTR, I'm gonna take some out at 88. Okay, order is in for PLTR.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Okay, I'm gonna be all out of PLTR.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
So I want to reload the short-term PLTR. I just want to do it somewhere else. Not yet. Um, um, yeah, let's see. Yeah, PLTR, maybe the ADA was the best ad, but I didn't do it. So let's see. I think I'm gonna play that's a 1 minute chart. Yeah, let's go that way. So I know it's the breaking the bottom there. That should be totally okay. I just missed the trade one more time, so that's why I took it like that. But So I add a little bit more to have a full position. I know I'm taking a little bit more risk in there, but I don't think it really wants to go somewhere. So I just gonna let it develop. I have my original stop loss, which is at the previous high here. So you have to go. As I say, that's I'm taking a little bit more risk than previously. It's just because I missed the entry previously, so I know it is holding okay. hmm It's bigger than what I thought, so okay. So I'm gonna take that loss. That's not gonna be good. So let's see where can we reload the trade. So gave away way more than what I like. Okay, that's the signal. Maybe 83. 83 is a big size, then you gap up. couple cents, then it lost it again. P&L wise, we came back to whatever we were um, before I recuperated everything there, and that's no good. That's no good. So INTC going back up. So what is SPY doing? SPY is trying to go back up. Okay. No. I have an order to go in PLTR at 88.79. Right there. I move it just 2 cents down. Um, I just won't move it. Yeah, I find that the trend looks legit. So yeah, might be a mistake. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing good with BLTR. So there we go. Some of the push up. Yeah, I should be off somewhere um, like that trend is looking very healthy, I guess. So pull back here and there, but yeah. So I got here. That was big volume again. So let's see, INTC. BDA. Nvidia is already pulling back again too. So SPY, not there yet, but yeah. So I always have to keep watching the price. Like for example, I say 85 for a PLTR. The big mistake I made there is like we actually went 86.20 something like that. So we were very close from 91 to 86.20. Um, so yeah, it will be totally normal that this name start going back up toward the 90s. Even to test just the VWAP as SPY did. Is PLTR stronger than Nvidia? I think the answer to that is a yes, because Nvidia at the open just sell off low 35, while PLTR really tried to go higher. Here it tried to go higher, and then PLTR is gonna get me out one more time, and then it's not gonna be good. So I'm gonna have to elaborate a little bit better in what trade I want to take. And I kind of don't have the other trade right now, so I have to work for that. So let's see. Temporarily, I feel that the short is wrong on PLTR, and it's not because of the like I have to like 2 or 3 snap there. I don't think it's because of that. I think it's because of it has a very nice. You have been pushing up with very nice volume. Now I can see on the tape. That tape is Nvidia. So let's say in Nvidia, like the downtrend is clear on the tape. On PLTR too right now. So PLTR have, but the same thing. It's looking better than Nvidia on the tape. So I have to make peace with that. I normally don't like to like put the stop loss. Like my stop loss is 89.36. The reason why I don't like the stop loss is because normally, yeah, it got me out. It's very normal that you do like shake off a move and then it will go the other way. So okay, now I have to. I'm 50% of my maximum loss for the day, so I have to decide if I want to keep going short on this or what I want to do. And yeah, I want like I say I should put an alarm whenever we get there, like that. You elaborate better what you want to do. So Nvidia. SPY is doing a very nice bullish move. SPY, yeah, SPY. So PLTR is very close to the VWAP. So if I gonna take another short, I have to be looking at the tape there. If I think I want to take the other side, let's see PLTR. How can I make sure that you don't smoke me this time? Yeah, you are holding okay the bit. So mhm. So I'm gonna try again that 90. I don't think it's gonna hold above. Like, I know we have decent size and things like that, but while it does that, let's see. What do I want to do? I have an order to get filled at 89.93, and might depend he didn't get it. So I'm just gonna wait because still like okay, so that's not nice. What is it? 80. So I had to drop it to 77. Um, Again, unable to get the price I want. So I had it at 95. Now we should have some advancement. I have the right stop loss at least for that position, so I'll be back on a bit. All right, we are back, and yeah, PLTR sprinting a little bit there, but let's see if it really wants to go below the day low of the day. Um, yeah, I think he can do. As I say, it's a little bit strong. The name's a little bit strong, so this was a nice push up that you put right here. So, if we say something like that, that's very nice. In a bigger time frame to be able to see a little bit better the low of this candle. I take the second one, and then this one. Yeah, so basically just like that. The candle have about 57 seconds. No more than that, because it's a 5 minute. So let's say I know I shouldn't, because that candle is not dead yet. But I had it selected already the line, so it's okay. Okay, it got me out one more time. So I think I should walk away. So let's see. I'm gonna try it on Nvidia, as it's definitely looking more weak. So let's see. No good trading today. Made a couple, too many mistakes, I would say. So have to zoom out a bit of this guy. Yeah, it shouldn't be going that high, but it's okay. So I actually like, because like I remember saying that I won 89.90, and I pretty much got out below 90.20. 90-20 is the ideal stop loss, in my opinion. So yeah, why to do that? So let's see, we went up. Yeah, it's okay. I got Nvidia, so let's see if Nvidia wants to print lower. Yeah, I'm gonna try PLTR differently. So I took it there. It's yeah, that thing calculated the shear size for me. So and yeah, and right away move just against me. So or I am very off, or like what is a SPY doing? Playing with the VWAP. Sorry. Let's push up on SPY. Probably those are gonna be my last two trades. I just wanna make it worse. Um, yeah, the week have been good in general, but today no. So okay. Did I went long? I went long on Nvidia at some point, and that didn't work. That was at the open, but then I didn't try it again. So yeah, that flipping sides mentality need to improve. I have to be able to flip more often. And yeah, let's see. So SPY. I don't think that SPY is alone. So that's kind of why I'm looking more short. let's say if SPY is gonna be a long, the long I would like would be Nvidia. But after the market open, PLTR have proven to be stronger than Nvidia. So PLTR is 0.6% positive, and NVDA is 3% down. Yeah, so yeah, that's very obvious. So and SPY is 0.05% up. It was up quite a lot at the open, but gave it away, or before the open actually. So yeah, PLTR got me. It's gonna get me out very soon. There we go. I got out of PLTR. As I say, I think that's gonna be my last trade on PLTR. So NVDA trying to do a hop move too, but let's see. So I'm gonna have to come back later and revise like look at PLTR deeper. I'm gonna add a little bit to Nvidia. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to come back and look at this at the trade on PLTR, because yeah, it's no fun, and like I took a big nice short, and like yes, that brought me to green, but then I was trying to take shorts again here, and that didn't work because I expect more continuation. But as I say, like it was a lack of like, hey, my target was 85 and we were in 86. From 93 to 86, I really have to recognize that this is very extended to the downside. So if it is that extended to the downside, don't you think that it makes sense that the stock will start going back up the other way? Yeah, for sure. Just it's not as easy to recognize when we are just focusing the trade. So Nvidia's working for now. Not that I believe a lot on it, but yeah, let's see. One trade can really fix everything, but man, PLTR, I think PLTR is gonna tank. Or even if it doesn't tank, I don't get why it keep going higher. So, well, you have very nice volume. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Only one red candle here. Though the volume is decreasing quite a lot, and yeah, like this peak here, very significant. Yeah, Nvidia is not giving it away. So I'm going to exercise letting the thing, like letting those stocks go back to the VWAP before I, like, here, let's say, like, you see how I shorted, it was a good short and all those things, but it seems to be like if the only thing is like shorting too early because you haven't retested VWAP. I'm not saying that any short from there will work. I'm just saying that once it touches the VWAP, it's looking distant compared to how it was looking before. And we know that there are a couple rules in hedge funds and things like that allow them to liquidate more at the VWAP. So the only thing with that is like Nvidia didn't even try it. Nvidia didn't even try to go to the VWAP, while PLTRD go to the VWAP. As I say, the same thing again. PLTR is stronger than Nvidia. So just a little bit of patience here, and let's see what Nvidia wants to do. Sorry. Guys, I definitely gonna come back and at some point and study that PLTR today, because like in my head I was expecting it to pull back, and like there have been 2 days. One of those days, Marie was telling me, "Hey, the trend is super strong. Like, be careful and all those things." So I gonna ask her for the information. Like, for example, hey, what are you looking at that you were able to identify that the trend was that strong? And then when it came next day, I did the same play. And something I noticed is that when it was starting, like for example here, if we say that this is high volume, like let's say, I don't know if I can draw anything in there, but let's say, if I say that the volume here is, it's like the volume here, like between those two, it's not just one candle volume, it's like a really nice volume. Even when we look at the 5-minute here, like this thing in that region here, look that slope. So it really, like, yes, we were selling in a higher volume, and that's why I was looking for a short. But once we put like a very nice green candle, this is a 5-minute chart. It doesn't really matter if you look at the 1-minute chart, you're gonna see similar things. but like then the volume is way high, like it's super high. So it's compared to like now when the volume really drops here, then you see like sellers are starting to come back, but maybe the volume executed between 10 and 10:15 is the key for the strength in there in the trend, because like that trend is yes, it have been like very slow, but it have been very steady. Like I mean, it's going up like cruise control. So going against that was not a smart idea. So when we look at NVDA, we have let's see, like this is PLDR. Yeah, look, like we have, if we say above average ballot 1 2, this is in the setting, but then 3 4 5 6. If you go in VDA, you say like selling, heavy selling here, heavy selling. Yeah, they are above average, but not by a lot. So yeah, just like that, Nvidia is fixing up the day right now. Yeah, that's good. It's good at least Nvidia work. Like that's another thing. Like the trade on PLTR is not working. Look for something that is a little bit more weak. And I always, like in my head, I picture like a ball that is like kind of weak. So I say like, if you know that PLTR was stronger, why do you stay on PLTR instead of going short in Nvidia or going short in, like, what was that name? Mara was really weak. Yeah, Mara was very weak. So like you see, didn't even try to go to the VWAP. And like I'm not expecting a lot from NVDA, but I think there is a higher chance that we can break the low of the day. Right now the low of the day is around 125.30. Like look at that tape. Like there is a lot of buying happening, but not rushing to buy. So we're gonna buy at 25. We're gonna buy at 26. And where do we have the biggest candle? Well, towards the downside. So PLTR really set the tone there if I would like to retake the short, but I'm gonna leave it quiet just because of how like how much it smacked me today. PLTR, I'm gonna leave it quiet. You know, you have to respect that. It's like I know now the short will be perfect because now it really indicate that, but leave it quiet. The name was strong, so you don't want to really fight with it too much. So yeah, as I say, Nvidia doing very well. I'm gonna be taking some partial very soon on Nvidia, and I want to make sure I actually put the order ahead instead of me waiting for it. So let's say we break even, and then we go back to here and we say we want to take half of that at 125.30. So, and there we go. Just like that, we have our partial set up. So I know it may go even lower to the 125, but it's about being disciplined, so you don't have to really be too picky about that price. So the low is at 28, so I have my order like 2 cents above. What is SPY doing? Yeah, I will say that PLTR cleaned the floor with me today. Like, I don't know if you see, but like that's part of the deal. Like, for example, PLTR, I say, hey, maybe now I should take the long and thing like that, the short. But do you really like look at it? It happened everywhere. It happened on a SPY. It happened everywhere that they did that. Like PLTR, the SPY, they did that little push up. I guess to trap more loans. But in Nvidia, you see the lack of momentum even in that push up. So I'm okay with that. So I'm breaking even on Nvidia. Um, the worst case scenario, I'm gonna give away the the profit that is hanging up. But I have a plan, so I'm gonna try to execute the plan. The plan is once it touches the low of the day, we take 50% of what we have, and we leave the rest for if it wants to go lower. And I have to adjust my expectations toward what lower means, because we are already very low in many of those names, including PLTR. So there we go. Now Nvidia is gonna do that little flushy move. No momentum there right now. I see the tape accelerating, but yeah, it's catching up some speed. Interesting enough. Not too aggressive. Not too aggressive. A lot of orders above the offer being executed, but also below the bid. So yeah, this is a moment of advancement. So they should keep advancing a little bit faster. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that last 1 minute candle there is not a good sign for my short. But let's see, we have a couple minutes, seconds, 20 seconds for that candle to die. Very high volume came there. Patient, just be patient. That's a trap, I think. Like the doji there at the bottom, like I don't know how it's called if when it's at the bottom, but like that's signaling a reversal. But if you see lack of momentum on the hop side too, so that one candle in the 5 minutes gonna have to do a big effort. So I'm looking at the tape. $129.50, 126.80. That's super far. Okay, so yeah, like now we more advancement toward the downside. Mm-hmm. I'm glad I never took the short on PLTR again. It's going back up like there is nothing. So PLTR. So Nvidia is going back up. So So Nvidia got me out. That was a poor management. But, let's see. yeah, like while I was looking for trades, I look at Hood, and that's a beautiful, beautiful trend. So no, it's a little bit high on volume, but I look at it a little bit too late. But if yeah, that definitely looking amazing. So yeah, I learned something today, I think. So I will try to be as patient as possible with that loan because I think start making sense. PLTR at 91 right now. So let's erase this. Let's look at the higher time frame. hmm So I'm gonna be all out of right there. I didn't took any loss on that last trade. I just do not believe on it, and yeah. Yeah, that's I don't know how to explain that right now, but yeah, that's it's a little bit annoyed, but that's why I got out of um, Nvidia. So the PLTR was at that point where what was previous level of support, now it's previous level of resistance. SPY is doing kind of similar move toward the downside. So unfortunately I didn't short enough there because I had to go fast and I had to use that key. But if you move against me again, I will add more to the short because that's not on this one. I'm shorting PLTR basically. So if PLTR go back to 91, I'm gonna add to the short, which right now I am doubting it's gonna go anywhere higher. Um, See if I can get just slightly above my entry. Okay, so I have my order to add on PLTR. Didn't even offer that, so let's see. I'm just gonna show you Nvidia. Like as I say, I went without taking any loss. I went out of that. But look at like now it's gonna go 25.30. I should flip instead of just going out, but I have hurt my confidence today a little bit with trading, so I have to be gentle, and that's what I'm doing on PLTR. I'm like I have about 70% of my position. I guess yeah, about 70%. Maybe it's yeah 70%. So I'm gonna leave the order to add because the order to add is above my actual price. So I will be making my price slightly better for the rest of the 30% that I don't have. But yeah, let's see. So basically, let's wrap it up. I'm gonna walk you through my trades, what I did, and like what I did wrong. I did a couple of mistakes today, so I definitely paid the price for that. And let's see what the market wants to do. Yeah, I have a chance of recuperating a lot of that, but let's see at the end of the day what happened with this PLTR. Probably Nvidia as well. So if PLTR move a little bit better, I can give it another shot to NVDA. So, but basically, yeah, like this is at the open here. Like I have those major levels like 135. Like that 135, I think it was dead on at the open. So because of how I was looking at the stock, like I was looking at Nvidia like strong because of didn't sell off with the earnings. Like yes, it didn't went above. Like it was like $3, $2 up, but more than that, I say maybe it doesn't really want to sell off. So I didn't consider taking a short from the 35. What I did consider was to buy the VWAP and see if it wants to go back up above 135, and then that didn't work. Then I bought here again, add to the move up, and then got out all out here. So that didn't work well. So there we go. PLTR is gonna offer me that add. So yeah, that didn't work. Those are too long. That didn't work. Then I went long again here. Didn't work. Then I went short. Add to the short and got out at break even. Got to the long, like got out at break even. So I'm not sure about that mentality. So NVDA, the loss is not big because it's just those two trade here, but we can do better. That's a for sure. We can do better. So PLTR, I went short, got me out. Then it moved all the way down without me, and then I say, okay, where do I get this that it makes some sense? And that was that 91. So I got the 91 short, partial, 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 add to the short. No, all out here, all out. And then I start shorting again. So short, add to the short, all out. Short, add to the short, all out. Short, out. Short, out. Short, out. And now short, and that's, I want to add, as I say, but this is a different price action here because like I think I have that on my favor. Let's see, I'm trying to add around there. Like my add for PLTR is at 66, 90, 66. So, and there we go. It's gonna, yeah, it got me the add. So yeah, basically, yeah, not a good day. I am like red, not by a lot, but like, whoa, like a little bit above 50% of my maximum loss per day. We have to work on that. We really have to work on that. And I don't know if I was sleepy or what, but I find I did a lot of mistakes. So yeah, in general, the week it has been very good. So today, even if I'm red, it's like just a red day. But yeah, I would like to not have those days. So like basically, like work more on my executions. Like check your plans. Like check what you're really doing. And yeah, so that's everything for today. If you like what you see, feel free to like and subscribe. Share with your friends, and hey, we're gonna be here every day from 9 a.m. to 11:30. Bye.